Vertical strawberry walls, using vertical systems to maximize yield. Strawberry walls, which are vertically arranged, are a smart and very effective way to increase output, especially in confined areas. You may significantly boost the number of plants you can cultivate per square foot by growing strawberries upwards as opposed to outwards. This method, frequently referred to as vertical gardening or vertical farming, has several advantages, such improved air circulation, less pest and disease pressure, and simpler harvesting. Here's a thorough step-by-step instruction for establishing and managing a thriving vertical strawberry wall. Step 1, selecting the appropriate vertical system and position. Choosing the right vertical system is the basis for your success. Common options include repurposed wooden pallets, PVC pipe towers with cutouts, wall-mounted pocket systems such as fabric grow bags, and stacked planters. Stacking planters touch towers. These systems, which frequently have a central watering tube, enable a high plant density. They are both durable and lightweight. Bags and pouches mounted on the wall are ideal for making the most of the available wall space on a patio or balcony. They are not very expensive and are light. PVC pipe towers, a well-liked do-it-yourself solution that entails inserting plants into holes drilled into a big pipe. The location is the most important factor after the system has been selected. Strawberries like the sun, they need at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunshine every day in order to yield a good crop. Pick a location that receives sunlight or faces south in the northern hemisphere. When fully saturated, the system must also be able to bear the combined weight of the soil, plants, and water. Choosing the best strawberry variety is step 2. For vertical farming, not all strawberries are made equal. It is crucial to select the appropriate cultivar in order to optimize yield. Day-neutral varieties, because these varieties produce fruit throughout the growing season, regardless of the length of the day, they're perfect for a continuous harvest in a vertical system. Albion or Seascape are a few examples. Ever-bearing varieties, these yield 2 or 3 separate harvests annually, one in the spring and 1 or 2 later in the year. Choose types that are known for their rapid growth and ability to be grown in pots or vertically. Buy young potted starts or healthy bare root plants from a reliable source. Step 3, preparing the soil and filling the system. A somewhat acidic environment, pH 5.5 to 7.0, that is rich and well-draining, is ideal for growing strawberries. For container cultivation, a high-quality potting mix is essential. Avoid using heavy garden soil since it tends to get compressed and holds too much water, which causes root rot. Make the mix. Start with a light, sterile potting mix as the foundation. Add organic ingredients to it, such as compost for nutrients, and something to improve drainage and ventilation, such as perlite or coconut coir. This keeps the roots from becoming waterlogged and guarantees that they receive enough oxygen. System filling. Start at the bottom and slowly fill the vertical system you have selected. If using a tower system, think about installing a central watering pipe, usually PVC with holes, before filling to make sure the bottom layers get enough moisture. When you fill, gently firm the soil to avoid excessive settling, but don't compact it. Step 4, placing the strawberry starts in the ground. The health and lifespan of your plants are directly influenced by the correct planting method. Depth of planting, the most important stage. The central growing point of the plant from which the leaves emerge is called the crown, and it must be level with the ground. The crown may rot if planted too deep, and the roots may dry out if planted too. Root care. Before planting bare root crowns, soak the roots in water for around an hour. In the planting hole, carefully spread the roots out. Spacing. Make sure there is enough space between each plant as measured by your vertical system design, usually 8 to 12 inches. Excessive crowding limits airflow, resulting in mold and illness. Make sure the crown is in the right place as you put the plants into the pre-made holes or pockets of your vertical structure. First watering, water the entire system well right after planting to help the soil around the roots settle and get rid of air pockets. Step 5, putting a water-saving irrigation system into place. Vertical systems have a limited amount of soil and are heavily exposed to air, which causes the soil to dry out far more quickly than in a conventional garden bed. Regular and consistent irrigation is essential. Micro-irrigation or drip irrigation. The most efficient approach is an automatic drip irrigation system. This ensures that each plant's root zone receives a consistent measured amount of water, which minimizes water waste and prevents dry pockets. Manual watering. When watering by hand, pay attention. Make sure water reaches the lower levels, since the higher layers of the vertical wall will dry out first. Water until you see drainage from the bottom of the system, which means that the entire volume of soil has been saturated. Avoid overhead watering because it can encourage fungal diseases on the leaves and fruit. Step 6, nutrition and fertilizer management. Strawberries are heavy feeders, particularly when cultivated in pots with regular irrigation, which drains nutrients from the small amount of soil. First feed during step 3, begin by incorporating a balanced, slow-release fertilizer into the potting media. Frequent feeding, switch to a fertilizer high in potassium K and phosphorus P to support fruit production during the main growing season, particularly after flowering and fruiting begin, rather than excessive nitrogen, which only encourages leaf growth. Following the instructions, apply a liquid fertilizer every 2 to 3 weeks. Step 7, vital maintenance for best results. Strawberries produce runners, stolons, which are used to spread new plants. These should usually be cut off right away in a vertical system. By eliminating runners, you can immediately increase your current crop yield by forcing the plant to concentrate its energy on fruit production rather than on new seedlings. Only let runners take root if you want to start new plants for the next season. Pruning and deadheading. To encourage airflow and prevent the spread of diseases, regularly remove any dead, yellowing, or diseased leaves. In addition, if you're not looking for fruit, deadheading will help promote more blooming by removing any spent blooms. Monitoring pests and diseases. Despite the fact that vertical systems typically have superior ventilation, pests like aphids, spider mites, and slugs can still pose a threat. Pay close attention to the plants, especially the undersides of their leaves. Use organic treatments like neem oil or insecticidal soap to treat any infestation early. Immediately remove and discard any fruit that exhibits indications of rot or mold. Step 8, harvesting and overwintering. Harvesting. Only select berries when they are fully red and ripe. To promote continued fruit production, harvest frequently. Cut the stem with little scissors or snips right above the berry, leaving the tiny green cap calyx in place. This helps maintain the freshness of the fruit. Overwintering, if applicable. Container strawberries require protection if you live in an area with freezing temperatures. Wrap stationary systems in insulating material or move portable systems to a covered area, such as a garage or shed. Let the plants go dormant throughout the winter in order to get ready for a robust spring harvest. By adhering to these 8 steps, you'll create a flourishing vertical strawberry wall that transforms a little area into a productive source of tasty fresh berries.